Hey, hey, hello. Yo, I'm going to please wait for me a little bit because I gotta change the credential right here. All right. And I gotta change it to license CC. So not standard YouTube license, but CC license. So you're in a CC license video. If you want to know more about it, please leave a comment in the comment section below. So guys, watch more good news. It feels really different because I think the reason is you would want to more a reason why yes instead of why not. And I think, you know what, yeah, and I've tried to find more good news in YouTube, and I find it now to be more expensive to search, right? And maybe it is well deserving, guys, because good news, apparently, in my opinion, I value it higher than bad news now, even though bad news can be very captivating, but there are more worth in good news. And I just like it's so, why didn't I realize it before? Only when YouTube make it more expensive to me, then I realize, right? I actually realized it before, but I didn't realize it like this. The profoundness is in a different, it came from a different angle now. So well, guys, this is even a like what I mean by that is in the dimension of investment. Let's go. Wow, so that is Hank Green. So I'm being very spontaneous here because I'm using the CC license, right, guys? Since it is a CC license, oh, I hate it when it goes dark. Because when I use a CC license, right, I now can be a lot more spontaneous because the greatness of CC license. Okay, but I gotta talk about something else also. Health, we're talking about health. um, the I think nowadays, if we would have less and less need of such mosquito, uh, I'm a murderer. um, it's a disease, guys. So talking about Africa, also Bill Gates have done something great by hunting these disease sources. And I also think that apart from that, we would have less people in the hospital if we kill the mosquitoes or reduce or control the mosquitoes. But also if we reduce sugar, and I think it is very, very affordable, especially in a third world country, because I came from an era of a third world country. Uh, and it would be much more helpful for accessible healthcare is greatly appreciated there. And Hank Green mobilizing his influence to be able to do this is awesome. So I think my suggestion would be, take a look at the effects of sugar, and the difference it would make for people to not consume sugar and to be more ketogenic instead. All right, so I'm a little bit embarrassed. I think this is far more serious than just not eating sugar. Oh my God. Wow. Great. And things like this, in my opinion, also can really help people to think more long term, right? As I said, good news is really making a difference just by watching good news. Not mentioning John Green, my bad, not Hank. Hank is his brother. I believe he also participated in this. John Green also, he instigated, he participated in this action, not just watching like me, but he actually do something like this. He's much greater, and it makes people be able to think long term, because like if you're just in a fight or flight mode all the time, all of those energy, you know that you don't know how to channel it for long term, and it is a vicious cycle where because of that you are not you would not do investment, and therefore you would the world around you will become poorer, and then it will compensate against you, and then it becomes a vicious cycle like that. Becomes a jail of negativity. Wow, wow. So that's what I'm saying. Like this YouTube, this social media, if you focus on the good news side of it, it is very, very valuable, guys. And it is a value that is spread around the world, because the scarcity, the real scarcity of humanity is in solving problems, problem solving. If you don't have food, but you can solve your hunger with a solution, with an alternative solution, it doesn't matter that there's no food for maybe for a while, but fasting is actually healthier, for example, right? And it is a solution. It is not exactly a scarcity anymore, right? It's the problem is solved, maybe for 3 days max, maybe. I don't know how to comment. I really have little knowledge about this. Wow, like they are able to do that, like being in participating in John Green's movement through YouTube. You guys, we are here. I am here at YouTube, and that if I watch John Green just by watching his channel like this, I become like some kind of a support system to enable things like this. Wow. And imagine the stress that is going to be endured by the family if it is the second or the third child. Like imagine the pressure on the brothers or the sister as well that have already like maybe 5 years of age, 3 years of age. The pressure on the parents, maybe is going to deprive what they could have, like all the positivity that they could shower the kid. I mean, it's jeopardized. All right. Oh, you know what? I gotta post the link. Please bear with me for a second. We're gonna continue the video pretty soon. I just if I can like this 100 times, and this is the link that I'm going to post, and I'm posting this one in the description as well. Um, please bear with me just a little bit. Um, Good news by the Vlog Brothers. Vlog Brothers. Wow. Okay, this is the channel, and you guys hopefully would visit them. Ye- Um, yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, guys. I do have a collection of good news, and it's in my playlist in my channel. But for some people, I would understand that they would say, oh, the collection of videos is really not comparable to this news in particular. um, Maybe, yeah, for the sake of this context, yes, I think the other videos in this context, it could be embarrassing, but not. There are different times for everything, but I would happily put this in my good news playlist. And if you have a good news playlist also, I would like to see that, because I need those good news, guys. um okay, cool. All right, so you saw the link at the end right there, the video recommendation that says piracy is the answer. I am not, absolutely not for piracy. I am the opposite. I am against piracy, but I just like to watch intellectual property stuff. So if that probably would make people slender, because people can have slanderous brain due to an aspect of a culture that is unfortunate, that should be abolished. But you know what, we are not in the context of that right now. We are in the context of good news. So one day I will kill that auto slender spirit, but um but that's not let's not do that too much in this one. Okay. This is the next video. Please bear with me, guys. I'm searching uh news. Let's see. Let's see. And I'm going to filter it by Creative Commons, and I am totally not sorry. Okay, so that was 4 months ago. That is amazing. Oh no, sorry, that was 1 year ago, and this is 4 months ago. So this video is for his brother Hank. Flock Brothers is also a legendary YouTuber. They have been around since a long time, and Hank actually has a channel called SciShow. It's been around for quite a while and has been the go-to video for science for a long time. There are a lot of science video already, but I believe there's a difference, guys, in watching this like the OGs of YouTube. There's an extra benefit where you kind of the economic reciprocity, and you become more of a part of that. There's an extra value also in that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, wow. The thing with this number that I realize now, 100,000 people, is not 100,000 people that are diagnosed with tuberculosis, and then you would only have 213, right? It is just 100,000 people that are the population. So that is a big number still, even it's in the 0 point something. It is still a big number. Okay, since I don't want to just take the video, I'm going to make a comment for the sake of fair use, right, guys? Um, it is amazing news. I cannot comprehend. I don't know how to comprehend this. Um, you know what should I say? I forgot what I wanted to say. You know what, guys? Sorry, I'm sorry about the subtitle, and my face is over here. It's over there somewhere, right? You guys have done amazing. You guys have done a feat, like you guys have been a hero of humanity, like the amalgamation of a modern hero, the kind of hero that we kind of go to a novel, to a work of great works of fiction. This is how it plays out in a non-fiction dimension, and you guys are the hero. I mean, in fantasy story, there's a team of a band of heroes, right? Like you guys are definitely inside, right? Inside that team. All right. Okay, okay. So that video, I'm to post it also. So please wait. As I'm doing a little admin stuff, um, and the internet also is not really loading that well. And please bear with me as I'm doing it. Or maybe you would want to go to another place also. Don't worry about it. It's just so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy. If you guys want to do the same also for your videos, uh, this is, and then what I like to do is also take the title. Since the title is the same with the other video, um, I'm going to label it differently, and then I'm going to put in the Vlog Brothers again. And the great thing about YouTube is they gave you the link to the channel instantly. So if you go to universities, right, this is the thing you learn how to reference, and in YouTube have made it easier. That is great stuff. Um, Ooh, it is CC and I got blocked. Okay, so in case this one get released, guys, um in case this one got released, I just want to tell you I got instant notification that uh the video is owned by a different person. So you gotta, I mean, I think YouTube, you gotta instantly check out the CC license at the bottom. You gotta, there's an algorithm, right? But the algorithm just track on the copies of, but I think CC is significant enough for you to actually put in there that it's okay. You think, right? I think, why wouldn't it be? Because it's CC, right? So just wait for the DMCA, right? Um, unless the original video is the one that is stealing, now that could be a problem. However, uh, the detection is, yeah, that is, how do you solve that actually? How do you solve if people just slap in CC there and actually just copy a non CC video? You cannot really see inside the video whether it is CC or not. That is, it's, yeah, I kind of understand why, because not everyone didn't pirate like that. Mm, um, I think if you can detect a non-original video, then you should be able to uh, reference it, right? And then when you're successful referencing it, I think you should just check out the CC license as well. I mean, if it's posted by CC license by the original poster, you know what? It is like based on the references, all of the references, it would be fine, right? Okay. Anyway, why am I telling YouTube how to do his job? It's because of Mark Zuckerberg. All right, I watch Mark Zuckerberg in Joe Rogan's podcast, and that is an issue for a site like this. Imagine these billions of videos uploaded frequently, and how are you supposed to screen all of them? So, hopefully, maybe that could help, because this is an issue of myriad of point of views. So I'm just going to put my point of view there. Since I'm being banned right now, it's better for me to actually start a different stream. So it's going to be a video instead of a stream, because this is being banned. So if you're watching, thank you for watching. Goodbye.